So what's up, footy fans? Got the USL veteran, my former teammate Junior Etou, straight from France here, Pittsburgh Riverhound player. My man, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm good, bro. And you? It's been a
I'm
long
good.
time, huh?
Yes, sir. It's been a long time, my man. How's life in Pittsburgh treating you? You just
I
re-signed. Now that you're there for your third year, and that's tough to do with Bob Lilly. So that means he's favoring you, man. So how you liking it?
yeah, bro. It's been good. The first time I decided my first year in 2023 with him. I feel like some you're going to Pittsburgh. That's a good team, but just be around with the coach because he can. He's talking a lot, so he's doing
All right.
something shit. But seriously, I've been there for 3 years, and I'm looking good. The city is good, the fans is good, so everything is good for me. So I just resigned the new contract last year, and I have 2 more years, so it's
Oh,
good.
good, good. I was gonna say, how'd you even get Bob Lilly's trust? Not too many players like him. Every player, I mean, including myself, I wanted to stay long, but I was out within a year. How are you gaining his trust? That's tough to do.
Yeah, because I think because when we play for Charlotte 2020 and 2021st, we play against this guy. So he said that he's looking for you since a long time ago. So where you play against us every time you're doing the good job. So I'm just looking to see you if you can come and help the team. I said, yeah, why not? And
Mhm.
since I be there, I have the good relationship with him.
Yeah.
So, but some days he's been crazy because
Mhm.
he's doing so many things. He's talking a lot, but it's been 3 years right now. I play with him, so
Mhm.
I know already him. So I just need to keep pushing, keep going, keep playing, and we will see where it goes.
Yeah, good, man. Good. We all know Bob is a fiery coach too, but like I said, the fact that you re-signed, the fact that you're there from going to be on 4 years now, man, it's a good sign. Talk to
Yeah,
us. We got to jump straight into this though. Cup set last night. Y'all beat NYCFC, man. Talk to us a little bit, your preparation for the week, the locker room talks, the atmosphere yesterday. How was everything?
I feel like that's we play 3 days ago against North Carolina. That's the third game we play at home and we lost 2-0. So
Mm,
the next game when you just come back in training, he said, "Look, guys, we can't talking a lot for the last week. What's going on? So we just need to be focused on the next game."
mm,
I feel like so many people is so excited before they play this game, against the MLS team.
right.
And when you play at Pittsburgh, IMARC is stout. You beating Pittsburgh at IMARC, I think you play for them for 2 years. You know the
Yep,
thing I'm talking about, right?
yep, yep.
So just you come with the crowd, you play your game, just enjoy, and that's amazing atmosphere last night. So every people just help us, give us so many power, and you score in the last second. I think in the game almost you
Hmm.
get 1-0. The game is done. So that's the perfect night for us. So that's good.
Especially at high mark 1-0, it's almost automatic shutout, Bob.
Exactly.
A game over kind of thing from there too. What would you say, kind of the
Yeah.
level between MLS and USL? Would you say it's far off? How was the level last night?
I feel like you can see some different things. I think in MLS they stay more patient with the ball. They like to switch the ball more. In USL sometimes it's just back and forth every time. I think they take more time, and I think technically it's a little better, but it's not so much different. You have a little different, but it's not a lot.
Right, right, good. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I feel like that's
So
that's how most USL players feel as well too. So that's good.
right.
How's this team been for you in comparison to your other 2 years? You guys don't have Bernardo Forbes anymore, all-time minutes leader. How's that been now with his replacement?
Yeah, I feel like seriously, it's been 3 years right now. I think the best years for myself and for everyone, we have a better team, is 2023. My first years when we won the player shield, when you just came on the pitch with this guy, already we can lose the game. When you beat the team like Louisville, Charleston, Tampa, uh, San Antonio,
Right,
who again, San Diego, you
right,
can lose the regular season. For me,
right.
that's the best team I ever played
Mm,
since I come to Pittsburgh.
I
That's
like
the
that.
best team for me, 2023. And you said Juice Canada for that's amazing player. So
Right.
it's too easy to play with this guy. When I play six, my first years with him. So seriously, it's been weird. Now he's the assistant coach. I
Oh,
tell
he's
him, bro, you can
assistant
play again
coach.
for yeah. I tell him,
Oh,
bro, you can play again for 1 or 2 games, for 1 year or 2 years. We need it on
yeah.
the pitch. He said, yeah, no, that's good right now. I just need to. He's just taking his time with his family. So,
Yep, yep.
but yeah, for sure, it's different.
It takes a lot of toll sometimes, when it's time away from your family, especially his age. I know he has a house, couple, two kids now too, so it's a little different as well. I mean, since you touched on that 23 team, we got to ask, what happened kind of in that playoff game? I mean, you guys won Supporters Shield. and you go to the first round and get upset by the eighth seed. You remember those times
Yeah,
happen?
I feel like I don't know if we feel tired, maybe because the last two games we played, we win the playoff in the not the last game, but the two game before when we go to Tampa, and I feel like maybe we need to doing some rotation for the last game in the season before the playoff. But it's weird, so you just oh yeah, you just keep winning all year, and the first game at home you lost the playoff. I can tell you that's one of the game in my life. I'm so sad after the game
Ah,
because I feel like with this team you can do much better, But
right.
the soccer is crazy. Sometimes you can just maybe play so good all game and just they have one chance and they just score. That's the thing is happened 2023,
Right, right.
But so I feel like you just need to stay focused for every details in the game and you never know what's happening.
Is that
So
is
go ahead.
that what's motivating you now to get back to the, number one in the league, number one at least to the championship, go far? That's why you came back too, you'd say?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think so many people this year they said, "Oh, that's crazy. Pittsburgh played so good all year and lost the first playoff game." Nobody can believe that. But
Right.
soccer is like this sometimes.
Right.
So you can do anything.
Come on. That's why you gotta live and you're learning. And you're a vet now too, so you can teach these young boys how to do that and hopefully
Exactly.
yourself too. What would you say your role is now like on the team now in your third year there?
Yeah, I feel like I'm the big leadership for this team. The coach trusts me a lot. He give me so many power to help the young guys to give them some advice. And sometimes you want to say something, he's talking to me, Danny Griffin,
Oh
Robbie
yeah.
Mertz. So these two guys, he's been there for a long time ago. So yeah, I'm the big part for this season for the last two seasons too. But I feel like more every year. So
Yeah.
that's good. I like that. When
Yeah.
the coach trusts you, give you so many things, so it's good.
Speaks to how you're performing on the field. You're consistently starting. He's
All right.
trusting you. You know what I mean? I remember being in some of those talks too when I was in Pittsburgh because I was playing for like 5 or 6 years before and we were getting ready for playoffs. He had me in the coach's office with two other players. Those moments are important. They grow you so you can then coach other players on the team as well
All
too.
right. Yeah.
How would you say the USL has grown in your eyes?
Yeah. I feel like I remember my first year because I'm from Paris. You said when you come from Europe to United States is so different. My
Right.
first thing I said when I come to US, oh, I think the soccer is not the same thing. So maybe I make the bad choice. I don't know. I said no. You just need to go and see where he goes. I feel like the first years in when we play in Charlotte 2020. The bad thing, the COVID is there, so you can play so many games. But I feel like 2021st, we have a great team in Charlotte. We play
Mhm.
good, and I feel like the USL is grow every year. I feel
Yep.
like now it's you can play with against so many teams, and you can lose the game like that. It's not due because you have the big team, you can win every game.
Right.
So many teams they be different. They send the new player coming from different country. So I
Right.
like the USL right now. I think it's so different the last maybe 2 3 years. So I don't know if you think the same thing, but I feel like he's going good.
Yeah, no, I think the same thing. I mean, you see the Jägermeister, you see they announced the
All
USL
right.
League One's coming here too. The Jägermeister is a great opportunity for the League One teams to play against championships teams and like even for you guys too to see other competition because it gets a little tiring playing the same teams over and over. And now you can see like who's really the best USL team. Everybody talks, but now the Jägermeister is now whoever wins this is officially the best team. So it's just good to see. You have a lot of young kids now signing pro contracts at 17 years old, 18 years old coming to the USL minimum wage. They're bringing some more things in. So yeah, man, I'm impressed myself too.
Yeah.
So let's dive into your journey. You touched on it a little bit, but let's dive into it deeply. From the start, how did you get started growing up in France? Did you have inspiration? And talk to us about the French culture a little bit when it comes to ball.
Yeah. I feel like I start to play soccer when I have 7 years old, maybe 7 years old, and it's just when you just watching the people play soccer in your city or in your country, you want to do the same thing. You just want to play and enjoy your life. I,
Right.
I feel like I'm not thinking, I want to play soccer to become pro player. I just want to play with my friend and enjoy. And I just grow in Paris. I have the kids like normal kids, just want to enjoy my life. So going to the school, normal thing. And I feel like when you grow at 16, 17 years old, You saw so many people. You said, "Oh, this guy is good. Maybe he can do something more. He can go to play pro." So you just want to keep pushing, keep working hard, and just because that's my dream. After that, you're doing this for your family. They
Mhm.
trust you every time. So
Mhm.
that's good for me, I think. And I think I signed my first contract in 2016 or 17. So before, so it's after 3 or 4 years after I come to US. But Paris is I think it's similar to New York. You know,
Mhm.
similar to New York. I know so many people want to go to Paris for vacation. You have to go to with your wife. Trust me, if you go,
Yes, yes,
for sure
yes.
you enjoy some few days, few weeks in Paris. Is good.
Yeah.
So that's the normal city. I think it's similar to New York. You can go doing so many things, but I feel like now the world is changed. I don't know if you see this so many country. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can talk about for this, but I feel
All
like
of it. You can, yep.
the world is getting crazy.
Yeah.
So many people can dead for no reason.
Mhm.
So many people they're poor. So
Mm.
sometimes you see some video. I just touch myself. I said, "Oh, we have a chance. We
Mm.
have a big chance to have a housing, stay healthy. I have food, because I feel like the world is going so crazy. When you see the countries, Congo, Palestine,
Yes,
this country,
yes, yes,
so
yes,
many bad things happen. So for me, that's crazy. So when I see you, just bro, you have I said the house, you can eat the food you want, you good. Just
yes.
say thank you, God, because it's not so many people can do it like this. So
And so that's a great point, man. I'm glad you touched on that. You're a Congolese player. You're also an international player from France. Touch on that. Touch on this for us because it's tough. You're leaving your country to another continent. Can't just drive home like myself. Catch a quick flight like myself. The world's changing. The world's getting people are getting killed. Bombings, war. How does it affect you, especially as an international player, dealing with the distance from home and how do you stay grounded? How do you stay in contact with your family? Dive deep for that a little bit for us.
I think it's so hard, because I just come back to Congo, I think a few months ago for national team play. When you see your family, I do some of my family stay in Congo, and when you see the situation they're living, this thing, how bro, I can say, bro, you just want to cry because you said,
Right.
oh, look at the chance you have. You
Right.
live in France, you're going to play your dream in US, and
Right.
look your family sometimes. So that's why I just try to help my family a lot. Some people.
Right.
But I feel like the situation, the country is crazy. You have the owners don't want to do anything to help the people. He's just thinking for himself, make a money. I feel like now the money is that the first thing for everyone.
Hmm.
Nobody doesn't care to the people if they have a food, they have anything, they can sleep outside. So
Hmm.
for me, this damn. And you see so many kids just killing. So you can just wake up now and someone you come just take a gun and is killing you. So for me, that's crazy. I can't believe that. I don't know what the people thinking when you go to sleep. Why you can keep
Yes.
the
Yes.
kid like 2 years old, 3 years old. So you see so many, bro. Sometimes I don't think so. If I have the great word to set the situation for the situation, I'm just living when I see this. For me,
Right.
that's criminal.
Right. 100%.
So,
How does
but
that? Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
yeah, but just yeah, when I just talk with because I have my sister, my old sister. I have one of my old sisters living to Congo with
Mhm.
maybe 4 or 5 kids. I
Mhm.
just tell her, yeah, you stay safe in home. If you need something, just call me or text me. You can have everything you want, but you need just to be careful because the situation right now
Yes.
that's crazy. So, but the good thing, my family is good. Is she feeling good? They have everything they want. So that's the biggest thing for me.
Good. How does that, or does it, and if it does, how does that impact you on the field too, my man? I mean, I know you're staying grounded, you're a veteran, you play almost every game, but it's got to impact you in some way on and off the field.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like usually when I talk to my mom, she tried to help me a lot. She said, "Yeah, I know that stuff because you stay, US and Congo is maybe 10,000 miles away. That's crazy. So just tell me, just try to be focused, you're doing your dream. I know it's tough because you're thinking for your family, but I try to do my best when I come on the pitch to just forget something for 90 minutes. And
Right.
after the game, for sure, you need to think again. So just calling your family, make sure they're feeling good, everything is good. But I agree with you. Sometimes it's hard. But you 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 you're doing the job. You need to be focused for 90 minutes. So you try to doing your best.
Right.
So
These are important that people need to hear as well too. They think we're enjoying our lives, we are living a great life. We're appreciating of our lives, but what's going on with our family impacts us on the field too. If family's not doing well, you can't perform well. You're probably even going to go
Exactly.
home and visit your family instead of playing ball because that's how impactful family is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And especially when you're staying alone, when
yes,
you have your family or some people, some of your friends, they come to visit you, maybe it's different. When you're
yes,
staying alone for a long time, you just thinking for everything.
yes,
You need to be focused for your job. You need to be focused for your family. You need to be focused just to watching what's going on in the country for everything. So,
yes,
but we try to do the best we can.
right.
We just always trust God for everything.
Right, right, right. I appreciate you sharing that insight, man. I definitely appreciate that because people need to hear how real that is for us too. The world affects us as players as well too, man. So tell us, how tough is it turning pro in France? Going through the childhood, you said you weren't even thinking of becoming pro. I feel like, and please tell me if I'm wrong, it's either you go pro in France or go pro in Europe as a soccer when you're a teenager, and if you don't, there goes your dreams kind of thing, and you have to go, a different route. But educate us and
Yeah,
tell us how it is.
I agree with you because when I start to play pro in France, so I'm doing the good season every time, and I feel like sometimes they have so many teams they want to sign you, but they're just thinking for so many things. Maybe if you don't want to be agent with someone, they don't want to give you your chance.
Hmm.
So, something like that. It's just
Yeah,
sometimes weird because I feel like in Europe they have so many good players, and when you play senior mid, you have so many senior mid too.
true.
So you try to be the best every game, and sometimes just something like that it can change your life. And I feel like sometimes I may be better to someone, but because you have the big agent, his agent just put him in the team, and sometimes the
Yep.
team said, okay, we like you as a player, you're good, but maybe this guy is different.
Right,
When I see this, it takes time. Sometimes I can lose my time just in France and to see different country. And
right,
for me, the first thing I said, if I go into US, I can learn different language. When you're talking English, it's good for you. You can go everywhere.
right,
That's the biggest point. That's why
right.
I said, yeah, why not? And just when Mike Jeffries called my agent because you play with Steven Chico.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And 19.
Yeah, so we have the same agent.
Oh,
That's why.
okay.
And just Mike is calling my agent. He said, yeah, I'm looking for the center mid. I know you have one player, is junior etou, so I'm looking for him. What do you think? And
Wow.
my agent just give me the call. He said, yeah. So look, is Mike Jeffries looking for you? So what do you think? You want to go to try play in US? Yes or no? I said, yeah, why not? I need to see somewhere else. And I feel like when I come to Charlotte and play with you guys, so it's good. We
Yeah.
enjoy the time. So
It was a good
I
year.
think that's good. I think that's a good decision I make because
Nah.
now,
Mhm.
now I just want to live in US. So I'm looking for the green card.
Mhm.
But the green card is hard, bro.
It's even tougher now.
Yeah, it's tough right now. Especially with Trump. These things.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
try to do my best to get the green card because I just want to stay in US and just buy the housing soon. But you need to get the green card first.
Hmm.
So for me, it's been 6 years right now.
That's a
It's
long
going
time.
fast, huh?
That's going fast, bro. Wow.
Fast, bro. You
And it's
see,
good to hear that you want
2022.
to stay here for some time too. That's how I know you're liking the American culture a little bit.
Yeah, So no, so obviously that's good. I enjoy my time in America. So say my family come to visit me last year, this year. So it's good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
so I enjoy my time in America. So we just need to keep playing and just doing the good job.
Right. Before you came to America, just talk about the level in France? You were playing pro for a little bit. How was the level in French soccer before you came to America?
Bro, the level is hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the level is so different.
Mm,
So different. I think in pro in Europe, I think it's more technically, tactically. Sometimes you have a ball for me, I play center mid, right? Sometimes I have the ball, I can drive 20, 30 yards. I see one people is open. You think he's open, so you take a touch and you want to play him through.
right.
And the last time the defender just put his legs in, oh, well, you can see that.
Right.
So I think the people just play with the mindset. You
Mm,
know, you
mm,
can be not fast, slow, but if you have the mindset, you can solve everything.
mhm.
So yeah, that's a good level. So I think if you it's damage you didn't play in Europe because I think if you try this, now you can know what soccer.
Right.
American soccer and Europe soccer is different.
Different. I know.
Yeah, it's so different, trust me. So yeah, I think it's more technically and tactically is different.
Okay. So so when you came over here to the States, were you like oh, this is easier, this is a breath of fresh air, or was the USL still like fast and just very
I
direct?
feel like the first years, I feel like it's for me. I feel like it's not. I can say easy, but it's normal. I
Right,
know it's
right,
not.
right,
It's different. So I can sometimes you can play like 70%. I feel good. You know,
right.
but I think feel like more after years, it's going different.
Hmm.
So now you can play the game in USL and play in 60, 70%. It's not working like that.
I got
Against anyone because I feel like now it's USL is much back and forth. So box to box game, So you need
it. Right,
to be focused. You need to be good fitness. Each time you can play.
right. That's true
So
too. When you came here, you started right away pretty much. You're balling it. You're so smooth and technical, man. We're like, all right, cool. We got our six already. So I can see how the European, at least, and you started as a teenager too, which is important. Most kids here don't start into their young 20s. And then a lot of your pro years
yeah,
are in your 20s too. So that's a big difference with that.
all right.
So you came to America, played with Charlotte for 2 years, Tampa for a year, then go to Pittsburgh. Talk about each club, the differences, how that grew you before your time coming to Pittsburgh today.
I think yeah. So seriously, between these three teams, my best team I prefer. I think you know what that's Charlotte. Bro, I can tell you, if Charlotte's staying in USL,
I know, bro.
you know that they have
Oh
no
yeah.
chance. I feel like every people play for Charlotte, just staying in Charlotte for a long time, bro.
Yes.
Because the city is good, the
Yes.
people is good. I have the good teammate. I have everything I want. So
Yes.
Charlotte, every time my girl, she asked me, what do you prefer between these three teams? I said, I like the three teams. But Charlotte stay in my heart for
Yes.
all life, bro. The team we have,
Bro,
the
I'm
people
telling
we
you,
have, bro.
telling you.
Damn.
Can't beat those things sometimes. You take it for
Exactly,
granted in those moments.
Yeah, I just thinking for this moment. Oh, with the team we have, the local room we have, that's so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
now selfie, Charlotte 2020, 2021st, same because I'm living in 2021st because for the family reason. But seriously, I enjoy my time in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I have some regret in Charlotte because I can stay a long time for maybe for 10 years easily
Mm-hmm.
because I love the city, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
Same.
yeah, Charlotte, I feel like I'm feeling good in Charlotte for my 2 years. And I said Tampa. Tampa can send both. I feel like I going to Tampa, that's good. The city is good. It's always sunshine. But it just my relationship with the coach is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Because he want to sign me, and then when I just get there, I feel like he didn't trust me a lot.
Mm. It was Neil
Yeah,
Collins.
Neil Collins.
Mm.
He's the good coach. I can say he's the bad coach. He's the good coach.
Okay.
But I feel like he didn't trust me and give me the thing I deserve. Because he's looking for me for a long time ago. And when I just get there, I feel like I can be the best player for my position.
Mm-hmm.
He's always feeling the same lineup almost. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing I'm feeling. But I said, hey, I'm from Charlotte. I was the starter in Charlotte. You
Mm-hmm.
want to sign me when I get to Tampa? You put me on the bench. I'm not the bench player.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They have no chance.
Mm-hmm.
But you just learn with different coach.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
so yeah, so I think this year it's a little weird for me. And Bob Liley giving me a chance coming to Pittsburgh, 2023, winning the player sheet for my first years,
Mm-hmm.
scoring the I think the fastest goal in history to Pittsburgh,
Yep.
21st second
Yep.
against Charleston at home at Highmark.
I
So that's
remember.
the thing, you stay in your life for all life.
Right.
So yeah, and Pittsburgh does the same thing I did to Charlotte. It's been 3 years I play for them. The fans, the city is good too. The fans love me. They give me so much confidence. So I like Pittsburgh, but if I did need to make a choice for all three, I put Charlotte first in my
Yes.
mind.
Yeah, man. I'm with you.
That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nah, I like to hear that, man. It's tough when owners, bring their club down to League One, man. Same thing for you. I would have been here for still 5, 6, 7 years. That's why I'm
yeah,
staying here too, because I already knew early, like it's a great city. I can't leave it.
yeah,
That's interesting about Neil as well, because I mean, he was a player in the USL before you came, so he used to bump heads as a player. Became a coach. He got gifted that team, and the roster was there already before he even came, so they knew him as a player. So it's tough sometimes when you go into environments when coaches have their favorite core already. And similar to what you said when you were in a youth about the agents having their, different kids already going to certain clubs, certain teams. Same thing when we turn pro. They have their guys, they're rocking with their guys. they love their guys. They're gonna stick with their guys. So you made this decision for yourself, which is a great one, leaving, going to Pittsburgh, and this is why these opportunities have came up for you as well, and these experiences. And I'm very happy for that too, man. So good. What can we expect from the Riverhounds and yourself for the rest of the season?
But I just hope because we just need to bounce back in the regular season because we lost the last three game, I think. So it's not the thing we deserve. It's not the Pittsburgh. So I think we just need to first of all just hopefully all the of my teammates staying healthy because we get so many injuries this year. So just everybody need to come back healthy and just going the best season, winning so many games and hopefully winning the playoff. That's the biggest thing we need to do. So
Yeah.
just try to keep working hard in training and just put everything on the game and just start winning the Louisville game this weekend because going to Louisville is not easy. That's a big game. So
Louisville?
yeah, we're going to Louisville this weekend. So hopefully we get 3 points and just keep working on that and just keep taking 3 points every game.
Yep, I know you guys will. This is a good momentum boost. Last night too,
Yeah.
you got some rest. Guys got some good rest. So good, man. I love to hear that. You have any advice for international players, young players who are trying to make their name for themselves, just like you, maybe joining USL or even current USL international players who are trying to follow your footsteps?
Oh, the name you said. Hmm. That's hard question, bro. I'm thinking for. So I need to give you one name you said?
No, advice.
Advice.
Give me some advice for international players who are trying to follow your footsteps.
I feel like just you need to be, if you want to be pro, just try to, don't thinking soccer is just talent. You can have some talent, but if you not keep the same mentality when you're training hard in training, you're doing some extra training after training, you can be the best player you want to be. You need to working hard. For me, the best example that's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mm.
You know, I feel like the advice I can give it to some young guys, just to follow the plan he's doing. Wake up early, eating the good food, sleeping early because trust me, training every day at high level is not easy. So just be aware for that and just stay to be focused on everything you do. Don't stay with the people doesn't care to do things you do, thinking for so many things after training. No, you need to go to the training. For me, doing your training, get your rest, eating food, take the nap, and wake up, doing the same thing over. Because play 34, 40 games all year is not easy. If
Right.
you want to stay healthy, bro, you need to be focused. So just good mindset, good mentality, hard work, and be focused. That's the 4 words I can say, the biggest words for me.
Sound like a real veteran, my man. Look at that, man.
I'm trying, my brother. I'm trying.
Yes, my brother. Yes, you have a good at least 10 to 15-year career, maybe 20-year career in your head following that routine, bro. So I love to hear that, man.
Thank
Proud
you,
of
my
you,
brother.
man. Follow my guy. Look out for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. They're gonna make their comeback and do their thing. I expect big things, and I'll see you when you come to North Carolina, my bro.
I
Keep
got you,
doing
my
your
brother.
thing. Yes, sir. One love always. We'll be in touch.
Always, my brother. I see you soon, bro.